to the channel. So just a few quick disclaimers. These are general, they may or may not resonate. They're timeless, there's no time on it, and always use your own intuition at the end of the day, even if what I'm saying resonates. Yeah, always use your own discernment. So without further ado, just get started. Great, right off the bat, Tiger. So I think this week, Aquarius, you are just, you know, with Tiger, I always sort of get eyes on the prize. You know, just the way a tiger hunts its prey, it's so mesmerizing, you know, especially if you go on Google and you Google tiger's eyes. Oh my God, it's just, I would be terrified if a tiger was hunting me. So I think there's something this week that's really captured your attention, you know, but I am getting you're just like a tiger staring at it. The way tigers sort of hide in the grass and will just watch their prey and just watch what they do. It seems like you're just, yeah, you're fixed on something, and it's, I don't know if you guys have TikTok, but it's like, I just sit back and observe. That's kind of what you're doing this week, and it's such an Aquarius thing to do. Oh my God, and you're dealing with dragonfly, so I think the thing that's got your attention, it's something very cerebral, you know? It's something to do with the mind. I am hearing like puzzle pieces, so I wonder if, you know, there is this saying where it's like everything, you know, in hindsight makes more sense. So I wonder if you're looking at a certain situation and almost seeing it differently, you know? Before the puzzle might have not made sense, and now you're like, oh, okay, like now I can see what this situation is, or person, or place, or thing. Whatever the dragonfly might be for you, you finally have a clear view on it. And I do want to say it's like for the first time in a while. There is something coming up where you've been a little cloudy. If cloudy isn't the right word, then definitely out of it, you know? I mean, COVID's taken a toll on everyone, so how could it not? Let's see where this is heading though, because I feel like it's heading somewhere very interesting. Oyster, gee, oh my God, there's two, oyster and shark, okay. So instantly with those two cards talk about honesty and revealing stuff. So there might be a very big secret in the works of being revealed to you. If secret's not the right word, then, God, that's the only word that's coming up, secret. It just seems like a secret, or I guess it's super cryptic. It's like you were only seeing half of a situation, you know, which makes sense because there's two sides to every story, right? So you might be hearing, you know, another side to another story, and it might be I'm just getting the tiger staring at me, so you might not be fully receptive to it is kind of what I'm hearing. It just seems like and it's such a big Aquarius energy to be like, oh really, you know, Aquarians don't really believe a lot of what people tell them. That's one thing you'll notice about Aquarians and people with Aquarius placements. It is this whole vibe of like, prove it, you know? So I think with shark and oyster, whatever it is that's coming up, you know, you could be realizing something about a workplace, a person, a home, like, but this could be so many different things. But what you are, I guess, being shown is there's a lot more to it than initially seen, you know? It's sort of like an iceberg, right? Like, we only see the tip of the iceberg, but then there's the whole other half of it. Oh wow, okay, and the basis of it is starfish, so it seems like this could be like a friend. If it's not a friend, then it's a, you know, it could be a lover, it could be a really positive, it feels very positive, you know? It doesn't feel like something negative, because you have the colors blue and yellow, and that's always, I don't know, they're very happy colors to me a lot of the time, especially when it's a light blue like this. But shark and oyster, it's like completely covered in darkness, you know? And also, please excuse my finger. I know how weird it looks. It looks like I'm Captain Hook. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Whatever. It's been bothering me for every video. So with oyster and shark, you can see that they're sort of darker colors, you know, and I am noticing now the black and the white. So you've, you know, yin yang. I think whatever is coming out this week is going to help rebalance the situation, you know? It's going to help put things back, I guess, the way they should be, but balance is always in fluctuation, right? So yeah, I think, oof. I mean, it does seem like this is quite a serious thing. If serious isn't the right word, then it definitely holds a lot of power, if you will. Oyster is one of those cards where it does talk about the purification process, right? So you have a pearl inside an oyster, but before it's a pearl, a bunch of sand has to go through it, right? And the oyster has to spit out the sand to sort of, you know, polish and buff the pearl. And with shark next to it, it's like, it's almost like whatever is coming out, it's been protected, you know? I am getting like sharks circling. So it's been one of those situations where perhaps you couldn't get to the answer, or purposefully, you know, you were only being shown half the side of a coin. It feels very purposeful, you know, whatever's been hidden for you, whatever puzzle pieces you're finally getting, it's like it genuinely was hidden from you, whether that's literally or, you know, spiritually. Sometimes I find the universe won't reveal things to us until we're ready, obviously. So it could be one of those situations. There is a sense, though, that Aquarius, I'm an Aquarius too, by the way. This reading isn't resonating, but, you know, I can definitely empathize. It seems like you're very upset. Just with the tiger card, it looks so PO'd, you know? It's kind of like this, if I had known this sooner, I wouldn't have fill in the blank, right? If I had known this blank. So I'm gonna get another card for you just to see why there's this kind of, okay, firefly, interesting. Yeah, so there is this sort of, as I said, you sort of get the puzzle pieces and you're like, oh my god. You know, now I'm getting Janice from Friends. Oh my god. Like, you might just be in shock with whatever revelation or puzzle piece is shown to you. And I think perhaps it does happen so quickly that there is this kind of disbelief, if you will, from your side. There's this sort of, oh, well, like, are you lying to me? You know? Geez, tarantula, okay. Tarantula and oyster keep coming out this week. I don't know what it is. But yeah, there's definitely something coming to light, and it is bringing up a lot of fire, you know? Maybe not within the other person, place, or thing, but definitely within you. There's this sort of fire that's been reignited. And I don't know if it's necessarily like a super happy fire, but it's definitely a fire. And I'm wondering if, you know, the tiger card does talk about working with moonlight. So it could just be very well that your dreams are giving you some insights that sort of help you put together something else. A lot of the times our dreams are a reflection of our subconscious, so it can really help us to have a dream journal, or just being more, I guess, open to what our dreams want to share with us. And with tarantula right in the middle, it's like, I don't want to say this has been a long time coming, but whatever you're being told, whatever you're being informed of, whatever is, you know, information you're receiving, it is going to help you make a pivotal change in your life. It's really going to help you, you know, once this secret's out, once the cat's out the bag, you can't put it back in the bag. I mean, you could, but like, I don't know why you would do that. You know, it just seems like whatever you're being told or whatever you find out, it sort of makes a final decision for you, you know? It just allows you to really, I am hearing close the door on a lot of things. It seems like maybe the reason you're so upset is because in your mind it's like, well, if I had known what I know now, I wouldn't have done what I did then, or then. Which, I mean, once again, hindsight is everything. We can say, like, oh, if I had just known, I would have done it differently, but you never really know that because you didn't get to live that experience, so you don't know that. You can hypothesize, but you don't really know if things would have been better if you'd known what you know now. I think we always like to think, oh, if I had just known better, but in reality, you have to learn one way or another, right? So I think I'm gonna finish it off there. I guess last piece of advice. There's no need to go tigeress, you know, from Kung Fu Panda. There's no need to, just because your person, place, or thing, it's presenting with dragonfly, you know, supported with starfish. It's like, this person isn't out to get you, or this place, or this thing, you know, this job opportunity. Your energy is almost, you know, coming across aggressive this week, and it might be beneficial to sort of just, you know, as I said in the beginning, sit back and observe. There's no need to get angry, I guess, until, I don't know, there's no, you seem very upset, Aquarius. Even as the reader, whoever I'm connecting with, I'm just like, okay, like, I know you're mad, but you just gotta, you know, self-soothe almost. Just remind yourself that, everything happens for a reason. This is going to happen the way it's going to happen. You can't, now it's coming up with control, you know? You can't control. I am hearing like other people's truth, you know? You can't, just because you think something's one way, it doesn't mean it's necessarily that way for another person, you know? Kind of one of those situations. Even though, and Aquarians are very smart, you know? We do be knowing a lot, but there is still the other side, you know? There's the other experience, which is equally as valid as our own, you know? Even if it might not feel that way sometimes. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a phenomenal week, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.